Morning, Granny. How you doing, dude? Anyway, guys, good morning. How we doing? Not sure where minute is. That's why I've gone live. Yeah, I am on the Zero to Hero farm. You may have noticed I haven't put a day down. To make sure this is the cultivator now that I'm in. I know you can't see what I'm doing as of yet, but yes, it's the cultivator. Good. That'd have been a fucking absolute fucking catastrophic effort, wouldn't it? If I'd put the plough out on a cultivation field. So I've got a couple of contracts going. I'll let you see this gaming screen in a moment. I just want to line up with the corner here with this bit of equipment of the field. I think that'll do it. Good, that'll do it. Anyways, let's get in the game screen. Let's go. Yeah, so I've got an AI going on a cotton field. I've just bought the cotton harvester because we had enough money to do it. So, it's one of the pieces of equipment that we needed. For before we save up for the million for the end. We also need a spinach harvester at some point, and I think that's it. I mean, I do have long rice to consider and sugar cane to consider out of the normal crops, but this map doesn't seem to have either on it. So, if it doesn't have it on, then I don't need to buy the equipment. Pretty much. Good morning. How you doing? Yeah, so if the map doesn't naturally have the crop on, I shouldn't need to buy the equipment. So yeah, we'll have we'll have a look. I mean, it's going to take a little while to get the million, anyways. After I buy the spinach harvester, spinach is definitely a thing, so I do need to buy it. But otherwise, yeah. I don't know what day it is. Well, obviously I know what day it is. It's Wednesday. But in terms of my working days for the game, I don't know what day I'm on. I think I was on like 65 a couple of days ago, and I'm sure I've done at least 10 hours on this game since then, which would be 65, so it probably would be about day 70 on a guess, but so yeah, it's probably about day 70. But anyways, we're gonna crack into it. Get this cultivating contract done because this is like what 12 grand or so. We may have to swap out and complete the cotton harvest when that's done. I think as soon as the field 22 gets to 80%, that should be. Oh no, it was 20% before because I put a bale in from the other field. So 71 might complete before. Yeah, it may complete. I'm good, thanks. Just woke up. Need a coffee. Yeah, I have a half a cup of coffee left. I've took my pills. Pills, so should be good in about an hour. Yeah, this pod track was actually a cheapie. When I say a cheapie, It's a modded version, and it's not modded for power or anything like that. It just has Mr. H's mugshot in the windscreen. Why has it got Mr. H's mugshot in the windscreen? Because it's one of his favourite tractors in the game. Especially for doing this sort of job. I mean, I do need to look out for a bigger cultivator. Now that I've got the machinery to pull it. But that's kind of been secondary to just getting the contracting stuff that we need. To say, right, we've got all the contracting stuff now, let's just get the stuff that we want and make a load of money. We're in a position to make a ton of money now once we do start that part of the game. What you haven't seen is I have a canning factory. Yes, mate. Yes, mate. You never know. Your wheel might turn up sooner than you think. Like, you might be first delivery. I don't know. It might be a thing. To be honest, the difference between your old wheel and this wheel will be kind of chalk and cheese. A little bit less power, but, you know, you'll get used to it fairly quick, I'm sure. All I can say is, I think it's one of the best wheels I've ever had. You know? That's all I can tell you. It's the best wheel I've ever had. I mean, probably not. You're probably not going to say the same because obviously you had the R9, so. But it's certainly the best one I've had. And I use it for everything. I mean, you know, I use it for everything. Anything that involves driving, I'm using it. Wheels equals best wheel out there. Customer service wank. Yeah. Which is why I'm glad that my guarantee and everything is with overclockers. So I don't have to go to them. You know, I can just go back to overclockers and go, hey, it's not stopped working or some shit. You know what I mean? Your new one's through Race Sim. Yeah, I know, you told me to. Yeah, so if this one goes wrong, you know, it's Race Sim that you need to deal with. Jackie, good morning, lady. How you doing? On looking back on, you know, when I did that racing thing the other day, the shout out clips came through when I was racing, but obviously the HFXs doesn't. Oh, hello. You fell over with logs. Yeah. Tired and sore today, how am I? A little achy. I've just took me morning pills, so, you know, we'll give it about an hour, we'll be good. Really? Jesus, Chucky, you even tell me to fuck off in your clips. That's... Right, be right back. Yep, no worries, you're off to get a coffee. No, right. So we've got the Virgin engineer coming today because, yeah, the other day when I had all that problems not being able to view Twitch, they came back after monitoring my services, saying that my speeds have been fluctuating all over the place, which is probably what Twitch has seen and gone, you got an unstable connection, dude, to be able to watch people. So hopefully he comes in and he's able to sort that out. I have a feeling he'll come, have a quick look, test the speed, and go, you need a new modem, mate. They do this all the fucking time. It's kind of one of the... kind of the piss off things with Virgin. When they come, they just go, it's the modem. It's the shit insides of the modem. We get it all the time. Yeah, okay. Whatever. Trouble is, they're the best in the area for speed. So, if they can rectify it, they can rectify it, you know. Right, have you stopped? So I'm looking at the cotton harvest. Let's see if that's stopped yet. If it's stopped, then I need to go deliver that before the end of the day, kind of a thing. Because I think there was only like 10 hours left on the contract when I took it. Same as this one, but this was going fairly quick. I'll complete this easy, and then we'll just have to look at what's there in the contract. So that's all I got to do. Confession: I have boo-booed. I should show you said boo-boo in a second. I'll explain it before we go see it. So, you know, I extended one of those grass fields over near the sheep. So I extended it and I planted it with the wrong stuff. Yeah. So I've got a grass field with a bit of wheat, I think, on the end of it. But no matter, I'll wait for it all to grow and then we'll reset it then. Mr. Demonic Dragon, how you doing, brother? Hope you're well. Thank you, Chucky. Guys, we are first in the Trucksbook VTC category for companies at the moment. We're some 30,000 miles ahead. And there is an event going on at the moment for Christmas stuff. I mean, you don't have to do that many jobs, to be honest. I say you don't have to do that many jobs. You've got to do the jobs, obviously, but in terms of mileage, you almost do fuck all mileage in it. So, you know, it's just quick bump, 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 bump. It's fucking easy. The only hard bit about it is that when you go into Winter Wonderland, A, it's snowing, so it's a little bit slippery, and B, oh, it says it's finished now, and B, when you get to drop off in Winter Wonderland, you hit everything. there's no free driving zones. So yeah, you just have to watch that. Right, I'm going to complete this headland, and then we're going to go over to the cotton field, sorry, and see about that. We are using a couple of the DP stuff. I say couple. We're using it where I believe that's DPs. I believe that's death pledges. I think this is the last headland, and then we'll put this on auto drive, and we'll go and sort out that bottom field. It should complete. Hoping so, anyway. Add in 60 seconds, guys. Unfortunately, first ad. It's a pain in the ass if you want to do it with other people. So you can, yeah. I mean, to be honest, me and Minute figured it out. Basically, what you do is when you get to a place that you want to pick up, you both open up the menus, choose the same job. So when the first one collects it, gets the trailer, pulls out, waits, so the second one can collect the same job, and then you both get the same job. And that's how me and Minute did it. It's a little bit of a pain, but yeah. It just took us a couple of jobs to figure that out. Right. Let's go to the cotton job, which is down here somewhere. There you are. Okay, so 70%, so we're having to dump this again without... So I just bought this, brand spanking new. We don't have very many things to buy now, just a spinach harvester, I think, and then make the million. So yeah, we should be good to do that. Although we do have to look out on the map for sugar cane and long grain rice. Because if they're a thing, then I'll have to buy those bits of equipment. Might be streaming some trucking tomorrow, depending on how today goes. Yeah, if you feel the need to rest up today, Chucky, so you can stream tomorrow, do that, you know? Oh, sorry, I missed this. I was trying to put the freaking header up. Is the header down? No. Really? It's got very low ride height there. I can't rest today, unfortunately. Got loads to do. Well, take it easy. Don't let it, you know, if your body says no, don't do it. Let Cage do it if he's available. The same with my shoulder at the moment. The doctors told me I can do virtually anything that I physically can do with it. But as soon as I overdo it and it starts even giving me the slightest, tiniest bit of pain, stop. Do it with the other arm. This has only done a couple of harvests, so I'm not gonna clean it yet. Might put this thing on a trailer as well. It's just finding one wide enough for it. We'll stick you there, that'll do. Let's go back into the tractor that's there. I've also bought field 3 at 200,000. Yeah, I did a harvest and it was fucking awesome. Right. Here we go. Where's the bell? There it is. Right, I got to line up with the bell and then put the back down and then kind of just reverse into it. I'm in pain the minute I open my eyes. Yeah, kind of what the wife's just saying. You know, she basically lives with pain the whole time. I don't know how she fucking does it. I hate pain. Especially the pain that you can't get rid of. That's kind of like just an achy pain. I fucking hate it. But Nightmares put his morning. Alright, hey, how you doing? It's getting there, mate. It's getting there. Absolutely getting there. Virgin Media text message. Well, you should be at midday, dude. Yeah, just another reminder. Third reminder since it was booked, saying, we'll be with you today. Very nice. How you doing? Cheers, sweetheart. Oh, fuck me. No, that's not a way in. Holy shit. It's in the middle then. So, yesterday, Snow Runner, we did rather well. 10 jobs in the 3 hours. Not bad. 4 it's not contracts to go. 4 tasks to go. 2 of them are quite long. And then it's just bringing the trailers. So next Snow Runner stream, we should be all, you know, if we can get a few people on, we should be almost good to complete that map and move on to the next. Boom. Okay. Just about to say that contract didn't complete, but it did. So it's fine. It's fine. It's me. Right. So let's take the cotton harvester back to where I'm going to leave it all the time, which is behind Granny's knitwear. It might be in the way there. I don't know. And then we'll just do 1 contract at a time from now on. Doing good, Matt. I know how you feel. Broke my collarbone in April, and it's still giving me crap. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I suppose the only good sign between a break and what I've got is a break normally heals faster than anything else to do with pain in stuff like that. You know. There, here. Ducky, see the difference? The difference in the line there? I just didn't look at what I was planting. Grass, wheat. Fucking, I feel such an idiot. And it's because I was planting wheat on this field to my right. And I'd already changed it over. Let's just dump this behind Granny's knitwear and we'll go back. We'll take the tractor back and we'll go. That's making me loads of money. Granny's knitwear is making me a shit ton of money. I mean, I've had, what have I done? About 10 pallets, and every time I've had over 20,000. 20,000 on one sale of the clothes. And that's just taking it and selling it, taking it and selling it. Didn't give a shit what price I got. 20,000 minimum. I mean, what Roth says when he tells you about stuff like Granny's knitwear and stuff, if you haven't got Granny's knitwear and use the legit way of doing it, is if you've got to go from wool to fabric, from fabric to clothes, don't do it because you lose out transferring one and then transferring the next one. But if you've got something like Granny's knitwear where you can go straight to clothes, yeah, big bucks, absolutely big bucks doing it. Let's park this thing up. And then we'll just take one contract at a time so we can... Yeah, so this is my land, guys. So, obviously these 4 fields here, I planned for all grass so that I can feed me sheeps. Yeah, good. Shout out for Daz. And I've got that bit of wheat on the end. I've also got this field of wheat. I've got barley up here, which is supposed to be for the chickens as well. When I replant this, I'll replant it with wheat because reason why wheat, because if I don't need the wheat or the barley, wheat sells for more. So I'll be doing wheat here when I replant. Still got the 4 rice paddies, and this is peas. Yeah, I made over, what was it, 150,000 on this pea. 150,000 doing this pea with field. This is going to be a money maker when I finally buy it, if I choose to finally buy it, because I'll have all this to demolish. So if I get that out of the way, so I'll have all this to demolish, all the trees. I plan to put a cow barn in there, if that's another way of making a lot of money. I don't think I'll have to though. Like I say, out of all the things you can plant, I haven't seen a lot of stuff like long grain rice. Haven't seen that on the map at all. I haven't seen much sorghum on the map either. Olives and grapes, no. Poplar, no. Red beet, no. Oilseed rape, no. So happy I have a coffee now. Now to sit and wait and enjoy this coffee, watching this dodgy guy trying to farm. Fuck are you, bitch? And of course, I got my sugar beets up here, and I plan to. What the fuck's that there? What's those red lines? Oh, did I miss some? I need to go and mulch that then. Yeah, there was something in. I bought it. There was something in there, and I thought, no, I'm not harvesting that, and I just mulched it out. I tried to mulch it out. Yes, I need to go and mulch that out. Really. Where's my mulcher? Looks like carrots. Yes, mate, it is. Yes, mate, it is. I thought I'd completed the mulching on it. So basically, I bought it and I didn't fancy freaking harvesting it, so I thought, sod it. I'm not going to, so I just mulched it out. And I'm just going to wait for the sugar beet to come in, and then I'm going to plow. I'm going to plow. No, this is the plow, in it. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Yeah, so yeah, I'm going to plow between the two fields and make it one whole field right round the farm. That's my plan. So that when it comes to harvesting it, I should get massive influx of money. I mean, I probably would have got massive influx of... Oh, shit. Yeah, I got to plow it out, and I plow it out and then cultivate it out. How far have I got to go up? Fair ways. Get going. Get going. It's hard. I've got around that other field round, so I got to do everything on that other field anyway. So when I clear that other field, what I'll do is I'll do the plow of the two fields together, and then obviously I can do the mulching and everything after that once I get everything done. But for now, that'll do. Oh. Right, let's get back to that cultivating field. It looks like we may be doing a load of log loading, because yeah, it's not going to be long before the contracts turn themselves round. So I think there was about, when I started today, there was about 10 hours left in game for a lot of the contracts that are left. Let's just have a go back to that field. Why did that one move? Oh, weird. Which field am I on? Oh, that one. Right, let's just sit in it a second. Right. So contracts. So these two are complete, so I can have them in. So I have 9 hours 25 to get this done, which should be easy. I'm nearly finished. So any more cultivating while I got this out? Field 1. Oh, right in front of my field. Okay, yeah, we'll do that as well while we've got that. Should better get that done in the 9 hours 24. And then we've got, if we run out of time, we've got a shitload of wood transport contracts, which are kind of nice. 12 grand, 8 grand, 7 grand. So we've got a load of them to do. Got a few ploughing to do if we want to. Hoeing. I don't fancy these harvesting ones. Although I could do that one. Although it's a tiny field. Fertilizing. Nah, to be honest, fertilizing is not worth doing. And I say it's not worth doing, guys, unless you're making your own fertilizer. You're making your own fertilizers, they're worth doing. I mean, I proved it the other day. If you guys saw that one where, in fact, let's get you off. Where I did a 12 grand fertilizer field, and by the time I paid for the fertilizer, I only actually made 2-3 grand. Oh yeah, not worth doing. Hey, what's up? Thank you for your first time chat. Baracho? Probably destroyed your name, but hey. He'll be back in about 10 minutes, guys. Don't panic. Sometimes quicker. Where am I from? The UK. The UK. It says it in the name of the stream, dude. So I always make it a point, guys, to put what format I'm on. So I'm on PC. I'm English and from the UK. So all in the name of the stream. You're from Brazil. Nice. Rocket Man. In the south. Yeah, so I noticed Minwit wasn't on today. He's probably slept in. Poor boy's probably, you know, as he always tries to do, he's probably trying to freaking light the candle at both ends, so to speak, in terms of work and play and stuff, you know. And the body's gone, nope, I'm not having it. Stay asleep. He said last night he wasn't streaming. Yeah, I wasn't in thingy. As he's getting a boiler fitted. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't in VC last night. After I finished my stream, I just felt really, really tired. So I just went and vegged out on the settee. Wish he'd messaged me and then I would have known. He knows it. He knows if he can't do the early bit to message me as well. I'm going to swap this cultivator out too after this one. So between cultivating jobs, I'm going to swap this one out for a slightly bigger one. Not sure what I can afford. We're going to try. Well, I think we'll spend about 100 grand on it though, and then on what's in the second-hand store. Well, we can check out what's in the second-hand store. If we just take our foot off, put that on. Oh, we're going up. Second-hand store. Nah, nothing there. Cultivators are up here. Cultivator. There you are. So we have this one. 9 meter. What we're currently using? 7.5. So 1.5 meters more. Like this one. 14 meter. That's 18 meter. Yeah, this one will do 14 meter. So I need another 6 grand or so. Was that before you made food last night? No, I make me tea. Managed to make me tea and eat that. So last night I had a very weird combination where you guys probably think it's weird. So I did myself some air fried chips. With that I had a thing of super noodles over the top. So instead of making the super noodles so that they absorb all the water, I made them a little bit watery. So that when I poured them over, it was like pouring a sauce over the top. Yeah, I kind of like it. I do the same with pot noodles sometimes. I'll have a pot noodle and just do like a half plate of chips and just pour them over the top. That way you use the sauce from the pot noodle or the super noodles to flavour your chips. I think I might have to wait until I do both of these cultivating jobs to get the bigger cultivator. I mean, obviously I'll get whatever for this one. Probably get about 10 or 15 for this one, so might better get the new one first. We shall see. Now I have a packet of noodles and a mix in a plastic. You mix it. Oh, mixing cheese. The only thing plastic cheese is good for is burgers. And don't do a cams and post cheese on toast with slap cheese on the top. We took the piss out. Well, we still take the piss out of him for doing it. You're gonna stick cheese on toast in it and Only pans. Real cheese. Of the year. Contract finish. Okay. So this is what happens, guys, when you complete the contract. I mean, I could complete the whole lot. It will let me, but it won't give me anything extra. So you finish the contract, come out, look round. Oh, look, it's done. Right. So how much will it give me for the equipment I got on the back? Now to see it, I'm going to have to disconnect and just pull forward a little bit. That's this. How much will it give me? So if I sell it, it'll give me 27. 27's enough. I can buy that other one then. So cultivators, I just want that one. That's fine. We'll buy that. I'll buy that per $1 and immediately put it to work for field 1. You just got to go collect it. Yeah, I've got the Mr. H version because it's like 200,000 cheaper than the normal. I think this road goes straight down to the garage and to the Stowe's place anyways. And then field 1 is right beside that at the same time. So we need to make, what do we need to make? We need to make 570,000, I think, for the spinach harvester. And then, yeah, the other 2 crops that I've kind of X'd out, I don't think appear on the map. So we can then start trying to really get in the money-making stuff. And then, yeah, just make the million and we're done. What normally happens, guys, when I finish doing the Zero to Hero stuff, I then turn my attention to the community farm. Although I still play the community farm every so often anyways. Right, here we go. New cultivator, put her straight to work. Wow, how wide's this going? Ooh. Oh, she's a beaut, Clark. She's a beaut, Clark. Oh, yeah. Let's go in a bit more. Yeah, mate. This is what I'm talking about. Get cultivating contracts done in the blink of a freaking eye. Also, while we got the cultivator out, we'll just cultivate that that bit that we ploughed of our field. And like I say, I'm not too concerned about the mistake I did over there. We'll get that harvested and everything this time around, and then we'll change the field totally over to grass. Because what we'll just do is we'll turn the grass part of it around with just the grass roller, and we'll see if it needs lime and fert as well. And then we'll totally plant in grass for the top, and then it will grow same. Because now I don't those grass fields I don't need to replant. You know, it's the good thing about grass. Is once you plant it in, that's it. You don't really need to replant it. All you need to do is take care of the soil and stuff. So, you know, occasional lime, occasional fertin extra to your rolling is, you know, grass rolling gives it a fertilizing thing over the top. So, you know, just like you fertilized it twice. But this is why I bought this tractor, guys. Definitely this is why I bought this tractor. One of the next farms that we do, guys, to be honest, I'm thinking about joining the guys for the, if we get this done in time for the new year, thinking about joining the guys for the challenge that Paolo Royce set quite a lot of people if they want to do it, which is the same as his monkey gang does their farming. And yeah, I don't know whether it's going to be on a server or because the thing is, if you put that sort of thing on a server and not on separate maps, say if there's 2 or 3 on the same server trying to bide for freaking contracts and shit, unless you put a contract mod in, you're going to get stuck for work. I mean, the rules are quite hard as far as I know. I haven't seen all the rules, but the rules that I have seen are quite difficult. So, rule number 1 is you start it with $1 million in debt, and you got to pay at least 5,000 a month back. That's rule number 1. Rule number 2 is you start with 100,000 in your pocket and nothing else. So no farm, no tractor, no nothing. Rule number 3 is you have to have the equipment for every contract you do. So there's no borrowing. There's no borrowing from contracts. If you do borrow any equipment, it's with you for 1 game a year. So you really do have to think about what you start with and such. And to be honest, what you start with, I've kind of thought about this quite a lot. What you start with will be dependent on what map you're on, obviously. Rule 4 is you can only work basically daylight hours. So you can work from, I think it's 6 in the morning till 7 at night. But basically it's daylight hours. So while it's light, you can work. As soon as it starts turning dark and you've got to put your lights on, that's it, that's in. End of your working day. So if the contract disappears while you're sleeping, tough. You have to play with a minimum of 4 days a month, I think he said. But I think Crofty was on about doing 7 to equal kind of the ×5 time limit that he set at the minimum. So I've got it on ×1 for my farm, and I always have it on ×1. Although the other day I mistakenly put it on 0.5 and forgot it was there. Yeah, so you have to have it on you have to have it on 5 times the speed. So literally, a field like this would be almost all you can do in a day, which would, in real life, be true. You know? In real life, this field probably would take you most of the, if not all the day, at least most of the day to do this. Or at least a good few hours. You couldn't just do it in 5 minutes going, hey, I'm done. And it's a lager drink, and it's a lager drink, and it's a cider drink, and it's a songs that remind you of the good times, and it's a songs that remind you of the best times. So yeah, that's another rule with it. There's other rules with it as well, but that's kind of the main basis of it. So yeah, starting from nothing. I mean, to be honest, no matter what map you're on, here's the way I see it. Here's the matter. No matter what map you're on, you got to get a trailer of some sort. Buy a chainsaw. So there's 1,000 gone. Buy a small trailer. Now, either you rent a tractor for the year, or you buy a small tractor, but tractors cost a lot. So, you know, and you're not allowed. The thing is, you're not allowed mods, and everything in the game for picking stuff up, like telehandlers and stuff, has to be used. No strong arm. So if you're doing baling and you can't really do it manually, you need to buy one of the default bale trailers that lift the bales off the floor. So yeah, there's quite a lot to it. But like I say, I've been thinking about it, and I need to do that other lines. Second, let's go back down this one. Let's get that line done. Yeah, I thought about it quite a lot, and yeah, definitely a chainsaw, some sort of trailer buy, because that allows you to do wood contracts. It allows you to do the deadwood contract straight away. You possibly could buy a chipper. That's I think they're only about 16 grand. You could possibly, you know, do the deadwood, chip the wood, make extra money straight away. Yeah, and then you obviously you rent a tractor, and depending what kind of fields it got, you might be able to rent mowers or buy mowers, and do mowing contracts. I'd certainly try and buy a cheap baler, because that'll allow you to do contracts. I mean, obviously only one sort of bales, but allow you to do the contract. So yeah, the stuff. You have to really think about the stuff that you need. I mean, you can implement it into every map, but obviously the way you start will be key. Start with 1 million in debt, have to pay at least 5,000 a month. I mean, to be honest, the first 5,000 I make will go on my payment for that month. That's the way I do it, and then you're free to do everything else for the month. Try and get in front of your payment straight away. In fact, probably almost kind of what I maybe do is, in terms of money wise, maybe try and pay off the loan as quickly as you can. So just keep yourself ticking over so you can pay your loan off. And maybe, if you get a really good kicker off the start, try and buy as much equipment from the second-hand store as you can, so that obviously you can do a lot more. Because there is cheap stuff on the second-hand store, like balers and cultivators and stuff. You just need a good start and a tractor. I mean, I don't know how much power you can have with a little effect. I mean, because in the start you're only going to earn like, I don't know, maybe 10 grand a month, I'm guessing, with that sort of thing. Yeah, I could say you could easily earn 10 grand a month. Because with it being on a 5-speed, you do 1 or 2 deadwood contracts and maybe chip them down, and that's you done for the day. I mean, the good thing is with the deadwood contracts is you can cut all the trees. You can find all the trees in maybe 10 minutes, which is maybe 2 hours in game. And then the chipping of them, you can do at your leisure almost, because the contract's complete, so it won't go anywhere. It won't disappear because it's already been completed. So you can chip them at your own leisure. And also once they're completed, you can pick the next contract. So you can stack up the completed if you really wanted to. I'm guessing if there's 2 of you on the same map or 3 of you on the same map, you're going to be almost fighting for deadwood contracts. I mean, how much is a tractor to fricking? I'm curious now. What kind of a tractor could you have for? I don't know. I'd say 10 to 15 grand a month. I'm thinking mediums. Can you have the McCormick, just say, on loan? So don't put nothing on it. It's 264 horsepower. Let's go max as well. So let's go lease. See, that's not bad. 312 horsepower per work hour, 5,000. Okay, that's a lot. So you got a £5.5 to get it, and every hour you work, it's £5 grand. Yeah, that's expensive. Okay, let's take the engine off. It's still £5 grand, so it don't matter which you do. So I'd put the engine on. You don't need that, of course. This will do nearly anything. So that's £5 grand as well. See, for 200 horsepower, you're talking £5 grand per work hour. So you really got to watch what you're doing with it. £5 grand every work hour. Holy shit. That's expensive. That is really expensive. I don't know how you can, you know, how you can really afford that. You're gonna have to get lucky in a second-hand store when you make some money. I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. What would be... Now you're going to say, why are you looking at telehandlers, Matt? I just thought of something. Telehandlers, the Merlot. It's 170 horsepower. And you not only get a telehandler, but you get something with a PTO. So what would that be to lease? If only £3 grand. See that? There you go. There's a way. There's a way. 1,500 a day and 3,000 an hour. As long as you weren't traveling miles with it all the time, you'd be right. I reckon on that. Right, what have we got now? Those are deadwoods, which are going to take me a while to do. Wood transports. Wood transports, or we'll get rid of that baling one, shall we? Oh, we were going to cultivate this thing in, weren't we? Or what? I say we. I was going to cultivate this plough line in. No, in fact, I'll leave the cultivating for when I plough the thing, because I'll have to cultivate the whole lot anyways. So I'll leave it for a minute. Let's put this bit of equipment away, get the whatever baler I need out. Not sure we need this shed down here. Because we've got one at the other farm. And that one's empty at the minute, but we've only just started putting shit in it. I tell you what, that was good as well. The amount of bales I actually got from those two side fields when I did them. 9,000 litre bales. I think I got about 12 from those two. I don't need this big boy for a baling contract. It didn't need washing. Right. What? Baling contract. We got 8 hours to do it, so we should do it in time. Deadwood's got plenty of time. The wood's got plenty of time. So after this one, we're going to have to go into wood contract. Wood. So it's square bales. Okay, so big square baler. Yes, I'm a case lover. Always have been. I think I've liked case ever since we had a mod on 22 that I think it was 900 horsepower or something. Where are we going? over there. Okay, so it's over there. We're just trying not to drive on our fields if we can help it. Although I've just done it like 6 or 8 times. Big sugar beet field. This field on my right, guys, when I bought the farm, made over 500,000 selling the crop. It paid for the field and the farm. Because I bought it, it is ready to harvest straight away. So that's, yeah, 500,000 profit. I'd say it wasn't profit, was it? Because obviously I had to. It was just paying me back the money that I spent on the farm and the field, because it came as like a twosome. Right. Okay. So let's undo that. We may be able to keep the last bell if it's stuck in the thing. And also, guys, anything that I can harvest with the Macdon, I'm going to do, because that the other day was stupid how much was left over. You know, 14,000 litres from a fairly small barley field. That was outrageous how much that was left. I think it's pretty long, this one, so we'll do that. Whoa. Oh, hang on a minute. There we go. Okay, I didn't put the thing down. I didn't put the thing down, I didn't put the sucky bit down. I thought, hey, we're going a bit fast. Because it wasn't sucking anything up. We're sucking shit up now. So good. We'll get this done and then we'll jump in the truck and get some of these wood contracts done. I like doing them, to be honest. I'm glad that the prices kind of went back up again. When I say the prices went back up, so after the first update, they went real down. I mean, even doing 29 logs went down to about 4 grand, which, yeah, I mean, 4 grand for what it, you know, if you get used to it, it's like 20 minutes work. Yeah, it's kind of worth it, but considering before the update they were like 25 grand, you know, it's a bit of a decrease. And having them back up to 12 grand, 13 grand is, it's still a piss taken away compared to what prices they were, but it's a lot better. Replay, hey, how you doing? Guys, there's the link in chat for the Twitch stream team. Go check everybody out. Some fabulous streamers in there. At the moment, there's 8 of us, but we are looking into other people. And also looking into ourselves, obviously. You might say, why are we looking into ourselves? Because obviously, you know, there has to be kind of limits on, you know, viewers and followers and stuff like that, and, you know. So, for instance, you don't want somebody maybe in a stream team that nobody watches. Unless you're sure you can advertise him in a way that people start watching him, which means he has to be fairly entertaining. But anyways, guys, there is a new truck on Euro Truck. Woo! So, what truck is it, you might ask? Some of you may have already noticed because you've been on in the last few hours. Some people won't know this if they haven't been on in the last few hours. So we have a brand new truck. It is the Volvo FH6 780 horsepower. Fuck off, prick. How are you in the team then? If they have to be entertaining. I must be kind of entertaining, Daz. You know, I've got what? I mean, I've lost 4 viewers, but you know, there's people out there that come into your chat when you're doing a giveaway, follow you so they're in the giveaway, and then unfollow you afterwards when they don't fucking win nothing. So, you know, it's a thing that a few viewers will come and go all the fucking time. I'm currently over, you know, 1,300 followers, and you know, as far as viewers, I get above 15. I'm, you know, on an average. So people must come to see me for some reason. If I'm, you know, I must be entertaining in some sort of way. And now you're gonna go, "Only joking." Maybe. Ain't more. It's like I said, the guy, when I was over on Mixer, so basically a similar format of streaming to Twitch, that was all gamers and stuff. I went over there for a little while because Twitch back in the day was very, very hard. When I say back in the day, I only mean about 6-8 years ago. It was very, very hard to get noticed unless you were kind of in a community, which I kind of wasn't at the time. So I went over to Mixer, found a few players that were playing the same games. They sort of you know, got me in with open arms and stuff, and kind of showed me what kind of streamer I want to be over there, and sort of like I honed in on remembering what they kind of said and taught me and stuff, and I tried to keep that even in my streaming today. I remember them Mixer days. Yeah, man, the community over there was great fun, especially the ease of, say, dual streaming or quad streaming, as you could do on Mixer, and you didn't need any extra stuff. You just went in and went, "I want to collab with you," and boom, it was done. You know, shared chats, everything, all in. You didn't need to do nothing except say you wanted to stream together. You know, Mixer did it all for you. Great film that is. Watched the new one last night. What film was that, dude? Mixer could have been better than Twitch, but yeah, it didn't last long enough. Well, it did. It did. Gladiator 2. Oh, okay. I haven't watched it yet. I'm sort of a stickler for, if I like a film, I don't like watching the sort of like the second one, especially when it's a different actor. Mixer was better than Twitch, but sadly didn't last long. Yeah. Well, it got bought out, so you know, saying it didn't last long like that is sort of almost saying like nobody was interested in it. But it was successful, and you know, Facebook went, "We're having a slice of that," and sort of like tried to fold it into Facebook gaming, but in a way hasn't worked. I mean, there's a few people still over there making a bit, but you know, all the big names that they kind of coaxed over there to make people follow have all gone, are all back on Twitch or YouTube or wherever they came from. It was just a gimmick to get people over there. I mean, even the guy that we were kind of was in our community that went over there over to Facebook, he's now back on Twitch. Yeah. Like I say, the split once Mixer went down, he either went Facebook or Twitch, and yeah, the occasional, like the one or two people saying that 1 in 100 went to YouTube. I suppose the only good thing with YouTube is if you get regular viewerships and stuff that followed you over there, you get paid by how many people watch your video. No matter if people, you know, sub or whatever, you know, you get paid by how many people watch the video. So you're hoping for views more than anything. I mean, you can have Patreon and shit like that. And if you come from Mixer, you was partnered there. Came to Twitch. Not the case. I didn't. I had to earn my partnership with Twitch. I really did have to earn my partnership with Twitch. And I was a partner over there as well. Now, let's get off the field a minute. I just want to see if I'm going to be left with anything. Or will it disappear? Did it take everything? No, see, I've got 2 bows. Some did. Yeah, some did. Is that SR here in the background? It is. It is SR, and the reason why it's SR because I am one of the presenters. So I listen to them whether I'm on or not. Unless I'm not in the mood for a certain DJ, if they're on, and you guys know which one that is. Well, all the regulars here know which one that is. I got to be in the right kind of a mood to listen to what he's going to play, because he plays the same thing every single time. Well, not the same thing, but the same genre every single time. Right, so we'll take this over to the shed. In fact, no, let's just take it to the farm shed, because we don't need straw over there. Yet. Because we got nothing to have straw with, so... And I'm not selling 2 bales of straw. That's just not worth doing. You know? So let's just offload this into here. Miss the Mixer day sometimes. I miss them all the time, dude. Like I say, I was just starting to get my viewership up, get regular subs and stuff. Why isn't that folding? Oh, it won't fold because I still got a half a bale in there. Okay, I see. About to make myself look a fool then by saying, why won't that fold? But it's because I still got half a bale in there. And it won't fold unless it's virtually empty. Okay, no problem. Right. What's my favourite music genre? I kind of don't have an absolute favourite, but if you're going to push me on it, 90s country is my absolute go-to favourite. Closely followed by 80s dance. So, kind of this sort of stuff. Right, okay. So, no point doing any of these now. We've only got 8 hours 43 left to go, so we're going to do some log collecting contracts. We're going to do that one. Where is it to? It's up there in the... Reminds him of his college days back in the day. What college? I didn't go to college. Tell you why I didn't go to college, because it's kind of an interesting story why I didn't go to college. So I, at the age of 14 and a half, had the opportunity to move over to the Netherlands, where my brother lived. And Mum said, yeah, go for it, you know, go over there, you can learn a different language or languages, because Dutch schools do 4 languages. Obviously, the main one for me to learn, obviously, is going to be Dutch, because that's where I'm living, or was going to be living. So that was the main one, and obviously keep up with English. So English and Dutch were going to be my main 2 languages in terms of that. And like I say, the idea was for me to go over there, finish school over there, which was going to be a longer school term-ish, because they don't finish their normal school till they're 18. So it's sort of the high schools are kind of like high school, kind of college in a ways. So I went over there about 14 and a half. I was there for about 9 weeks, and then Mum got diagnosed with cancer. So she asked me to come back, and you know, come back. The hardest thing about it was we just found a school for me. It was going to be a hard day, because it meant I would have to cycle 9 kilometers each way. So 9 kilometers to get to school, 9 kilometers to get home from school, which, you know, kind of a hard ride. But they don't be. My mum was happy with her life, dude. You know, and there was no way they were going to stop her from fucking smoking or anything. So don't be. She was happy with her life. So yeah, so I got brought back because of that. And then when I got back, the school board came around about 2 weeks after I got back in country, and they said something I've never heard any school board say since. So they basically said that I'd missed so much school that I'd never be able to catch up. So as long as I was out the way, they were happy for me, you know, to be kind of forgotten as far as the school semester was in place. That would never happen now, but back then, yeah, it was a thing. So yeah, I literally spent a year and a half, or a year rather, of my last year of high school not going to school. But I found a part-time job. I said part-time job, it was a full-time job, because obviously I didn't go to school. And then after I turned 16, and Mum went, it's time for you to go to work. I was like, what am I going to do? Because obviously I got no qualifications, no fuck all. You know, so what the fuck am I going to do? And for about a year afterwards, I just worked on a farm. And when I say farm, he was a calf dealer. So, you know, buying and selling of young animals, young cows. So yeah. So yeah, I spent a couple of years of working on there. But it is what it is, isn't it? And ever since I had a driving license, I've driven for a job, so I still ain't got any fucking qualifications. Right. If you've never done this before, guys, the place you want to really grab these logs is just over halfway. And sometimes, if you're lucky enough, you get 3 or 4. This is made easier for me because I've got the Icon City buttons and I have a farm sim stick. So made it real easy for me with the combination of the two. And if you want your own set of Icon City buttons, guys, exclamation icon in chat will give you my code for 10% off. They work on Stream Deck, Loop Deck, and Touch Portal devices. Alright, thank you. Bollocks, stuck in that tree. It'll lay down. I still have to concentrate. Even though I'm pretty good at this, I still have to concentrate. But basically, the only buttons I'm really using for this on my Icon City buttons is to twist the grab and open and close the grab. Oh, that's a bit far down. Still might be able to do it. One place you don't want the grab to be is close to this end. Yeah, we're right. Yeah, you don't want to be down close to this end. Well, we'll have to wait because I can't see the fuck all. Thanks, Granny. Oh. I'm going to rename that one anyway, because I can rename them. Because I don't think it looks like a cat. I think it looks a lot more like a tea bag. I'm going to rename it Dancing Tea Bag. Or the Mexican tea bag or something. See, doing stuff by hand, which is the challenge from Cavalier Roy, as you can see, for me, because I've got kind of the tools to do it with, the Icon City pack and Farm Sim stick, really isn't an issue. Probably could have done with pushing them up a little bit, but it'd be alright. Oh, bonus. Got a bonus. Oh, dropped it. Damn. Thought we had a bonus log then. So if you get it just right and you're lucky enough, guys, you can pick up to 5 logs up at a time. But like I say, for that you do have to get kind of lucky. I'm going to try and pick this one up kind of blind now. Still fit a couple more on here. So we need to be very meticulous now where we pick these up. Fury. This is the only thing I hate with this is either you use the outside camera and it's difficult to see because you're too far away, or use this camera which it's easy to see this end, but hard to see the other end. Right. One or two more this end. I think good, and then we're under the trailer. Try for two. I know. Didn't really, but hey. Damn, that one fell down. Right, okay. Open toe. A bit further down the logs, down, close toe. Come up a little bit. Oh, no, okay. That might be right. No, 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 open, open. What the fuck, dude? There we go, we got it on. No, 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 no. Thank you. Put some fucking boats on there. Peace. Right, anyway. That's fucking dodgy as fuck, wasn't it? Only downside is because we've done the front first, we may not be able to see the loading on the trailer. I mean, you can, if you're clever enough, and you get the slightly longer trailer, which I don't have, you could put two stacks on the back, if you're clever enough. I say that because I've seen it done. Protomus, thank you very much. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, so can't wait to get on ETS next and try out that new truck. I've completed my Christmas deliveries already because, you know, when you can do 6 jobs in half an hour. Basically, when I was in the Winter Wonderland doing the jobs or dropping the jobs off, I tried not to get in anybody's way. You just go there, be patient, and just try and be a little bit optimistic, or, you know, if somebody leaves the delivery square open, just quickly get in and freaking deliver them. You know, don't worry about fucking manually delivering, just get in, deliver, and fucking get out again as fast as you can, which is basically what I was doing. You know, get in and get out. So yeah, I did the first day doing them. I did 6 jobs in half an hour, and then the following day, yesterday, when Minute was on, I managed to complete mine. I think he managed about 7 before he gave up. I mean, definitely the easiest way to do them is to go and do them in single player and just quickly bash them out, because obviously when you get into Winter Wonderland, there shouldn't be anybody there. Or anybody taking up the drop areas anyway. Right, 2 more. And there you go, 33 logs. Where are we dropping these to? There we go. Right. What are we on? We're on that, so we can do that. Tie you down. And we'll go back to truck and put that way. Right. That's on, that's on. Right, we're good. Get back in the truck and just find out where we're going. Where are we going to drop off? Oh, over there. Okay. Over near. Got the lane near 40. And let's go. There you go, guys. That was 33 logs. What did that take me? 10 minutes to load? Maybe? Gotta be careful coming down because we're heavy. Might have to reconfigure my pedal. My brake pedal don't seem as grabby as it used to. Seems like it's braking a bit shallow. Well, Pam's awake. Apparently needing more coffee. Since when was there a genre called Asian music? Since, I don't know, 10 years or maybe? Apparently Spotify's racist. What's so racist in calling a certain minority's music their music? Because it is their music. What's so racist about it? I mean, it's not that they're calling rap music, here, have some black music, is it? You know, that would be racist. But they don't. But you're right, there is all kinds of racism, if you're saying it in that way. They've obviously, I would think, a big company like Spotify has looked into what they can call certain genres of music without getting fined, and that one has been cleared. Because a big company like Spotify would have done that, I guarantee you. I mean, every so often something will slip through your fingers, of course, but something major like that, they would have definitely looked into it to see what they can call stuff. Might have to go external view in a minute. This is being inside the cab, going fast is a bit bitty. Yeah, like I say, they would have cleared it with somebody. So the new Volvo on Euro Truck, guys, is basically like this. This Volvo here. Like I say, 780 engine now. Not sure what that's like. We might go and play with it as soon as the version's been and gone. Test by speeds at midday. Which is why when Mimwit wasn't on this morning, I saw an opportunity to get a stream out today. At face value, like if you don't think about it and you're scrolling, which I did, the first thing I thought was that's racist. Yeah, like I say, they would have checked it. A big company like Spotify would have checked it against a load of stuff to see if it was going to be taken that way. And you're probably in the, I don't know, 1% people that saw it as that sort of type of thing. Right, that's that one. Right, so let's we'll leave that one there. Right, let's do the next one. 8,000. Where's that? Oh, that's just above where I am. Okay. Take that. Go to map. So I am here. Right, so go down, left, left, right, left. So left, and at the top of the hill right, and then a left up the dirt track. Guys, I'm doing these wood contracts because we're virtually out of time for the normal contracts. We've only got like 5 or 6 hours to go on the normal contracts, so those turn themselves around soon, probably at the end of the day. So there's no point doing them. So we're going to continue doing wood contracts for a little bit. I mean, if it turns out that you guys are getting bored, what we could do is sleep. If you want to see some proper farming after this one. And then we'll have to... First thing that we'll have to do if we sleep, guys, is check in on the animals. See if they need anything. Move whatever wool over to Granny's knitwear. That's first thing every day. Check all the field, check at the rice paddies for water. In fact, to be honest, I haven't done that today. Really should do that. Especially if I'm going to whiz the day forward. I think they're alright, because I don't think I've been working hard on this day for like, I don't know, but maybe 10 hours. Right, before we pick this wood up, let's just quickly go and check the rice paddies. Make sure they're good. Oh. Get close to that tree. Yeah. Stop that. Let's just go check the rice paddies, because obviously if you guys want me to do it, I'll have to see whether these need water or not. Well, it looks like they're good, but you never know. The water thing's over here, isn't it? We'll just check it. So R, no, we're good. So because it's not illuminated, so the rest should be good. Although that one was last to be done. Yeah. So I think that this is like the first month. So we've got to come back to them 3 months in a row, and just put water in every time, and then it's, you know, they should be good. We did manage to field roll it, even though it was wet. But we'll check all these. Also, I'll show you my new item that's over here. Kind of good, although it's kind of slow. Yep, so they're good. Sweet. Well, I say they're good. If we're going to fast forward the day, then they won't be so good. So we got this bit of equipment down here, guys. This didn't cost me a lot. 20 grand or so. It's a preserved food thing. And yeah, it's not working very fast, but you know, there might be a pallet there in the morning. And each pallet is worth 3,000 more than 1,000 peas on their own. So worth doing. You know. A little bit slower on making your money though, that's the only downside. Right, let's get this done. Like I say, after this, I'll give you the choice whether I do another wood or we skip the day. Should we do something stupid? Should we load the trailer first? What do you reckon? Yeah, bollocks. Let's load the trailer first, shall we? Something I very rarely do is load that trailer first. And yes, guys, that advert is absolutely true. We're always looking for budding presenters. Yeah, like it says, just email the team, one of the admin parts of the team, your demo tape. Well, not demo tape, is it now? It's demo recording. And yeah, they'll get you in for a tryout show, which is just it's just you and them on a test in the test lounge. And what they're basically looking for is your transitions between music and speaking, and you know, maybe give you some ideas if your levels aren't there either. Although, you know, I think some people on the team should have their levels rechecked, but that's just me. That's not very good. That one rode across. Once we get these bigger ones out of the way, guys, if you want me to continue with these log contracts, once we get to the smaller wood transport contracts, we'll only need the truck. We won't need the trailer anymore. But like I say, that's partly up to you. We'll do them by get this one out of the way, and then we'll just go, what do you want me to do? Skip the day or do another one? And yeah, if you guys don't answer me, then obviously, you know, A, I know you're not interested, and B, I'll just do another one anyways. Oh. I think you're going to want me to skip the day, aren't you? So you can see some proper farming, not just me down for anything. You're down for anything. Okay, no, fuck are you? I love watching people on FS. For me, it depends, A, what they're doing, and B, they've got to make it, I don't know, not fun, but maybe, like if I've never done it before, you know, while they're doing stuff, I know not everybody streams the same, but you know, just explain what you're doing first time, or every so often, just explain what you're trying to do and get out of it, kind of a thing. I know not everybody does that, but next, just explain, you know, what you're doing, why you're doing it. You know, even if it's just a contract, so you go, you know, this is such and such, we're doing, you know, harvesting such and such, it's a contract. You know, even that little explanation is enough. You know, or if you're doing your own fields, like I've looked on the specs, it needs lime. I've looked on the thing for the field, it needs fertilizing. You know, some people might not know that are watching at the time, but that's what you do. I mean, certainly the interest in this game has gone up catastrophically, and to be honest, you know, the maps that they brought out to start off with this game, Hooting Pentai, which I'm on now, and Riverbend Springs, are two really nice looking maps. Of course, Salonka, which the other one was a premium, was it premium or platinum? Either or, one of them, on FS22. So those people who had that DLC know what that's about. Although it has kind of changed a little bit. Some of the graphics are different. Obviously now it's now got BGA. Right. What are you trying to find? Trucking. You're trucking. You're trying to look for the times for the VT, for times for Saturday. Trucking. There we go. Thank you, Minwet. Morning. Morning, sleepyhead. Fucking hell, man. Morning, Minwet. Glad to see you got out of bed. You almost had it? Yeah, maybe. Right. This turn is quite tight. There's at times I wish I could just come up here and chop that tree down. The one that would have been on the right hand side of me. Andrew plays live. Thank you very much for your follow, my dude. Welcome into the fun house. Right, where are we going with this now? Let's get out of here first and see where we're actually taking these logs. I'm back. I'm back at work. My mine is not working. Okay, cool. Right, where are we actually taking these logs? So we're not taking them to the sawmill here. Where are we going with them? Okay, they're going down to the furniture store in town. That's fine. I know where that is. Minwit, new truck in Euro Truck, and it's a Volvo. The Volvo FH6 2024 is now out. To be honest, there's not that much you can do to it. Although it does have a nice 780 horsepower engine. Sonic, morning, how you doing? Yeah, 780 engine. Yeah, I thought it was just going to be bits, but turns out it is an actual new truck. FH6 2024. Daniel for life? Dude, you really need to expand your horizons. I don't mean you've got to, but have you tried driving the other trucks? It's slow and shit uphill. They're updating now. I'm not just saying that, guys. If you've just been in one truck the whole time, have you even tried the other trucks in the game? You know, some people don't. Some people are like, I'm just going to have a Scania and that's it. I'm not going to try anything else. Scanias aren't the best looking trucks in the game. They really aren't. As default trucks, they may be the most powerful trucks in the game. And that's even including, you know, the old 750 Volvo. If you had the 730 Scania, it tended to do a lot more. Oh, hello. Yeah, the 730 Scania, with a lot of stuff, tend to beat the 750 Volvo on quite a lot of stuff. Get away from that fucking sign, you dozy bastard. Fucking dolly wheels. Hate them. Batch. Welsh, thank you for your resub, man. 4 months and Prime. GG, Stu. And thank you. There we go, we're out. Right, next lamppost, we gotta watch ourselves. Yes, been out in them with my dad. So that's why you like Scanias, because you've been in one for real. Okay. So, to be honest, some of my favourite trucks in Euro Truck aren't the most powerful ones. So I kind of like the digital dashes of the man, like the DAF. I like those trucks because when I'm driving them, you can actually tell what speed you're doing without actually having the head-ups displays or anything. So I like those trucks better. I hate semi-trucks somehow, not all. But when I was driving, I had a semi-truck close. I was in a school zone, some kids ran out in the middle of the road. And slammed the brakes on and had the semi-truck behind me. He had to swerve off the road. Yeah, it happens. We've been in DAFs and Iveco's IRO. Yeah, so I guess what I'm saying is, you know, IRO to the game is there's a lot of differences, and you know, even though you may not like the trucks IRO, try them in game. They really are fantastic. I mean, my favourite truck in the game, if I want to drive IRO, and you're not going to believe this, is the DAF XD. Really is, for realism, driving in the game, really is my favourite truck. Because it gives a real sense of driving. You know, you come to a hill that you really should be slowing down thinking, do I have to change gear? And you do. You know, it's not like driving the 730 Scania, whereas you come up to a hill with 20 odd tons on board and it goes, hill? What hill? Did we go up a hill? That kind of shit. You know what I mean? You know, you've got to start thinking. You need to start thinking about your driving in some of these trucks, which is why, you know, like I say, the DAF XD is my kind of favourite truck in the whole game. For driving, for looks, no. Although the DAF XD kind of looks like the DAF XG Plus, anyways, and that is one of my favourite trucks in the game. Although, for looks, at the moment, my favourite truck in the game is a Scania, but it's not because it's a Scania, it's because I have a modern interior. And that's why it's my favourite truck in the game, because I get in it and I automatically go, ooh, this is nice, isn't it? Because the interior has been modded. So it looks a lot better than standard. SCS need to bring out older trucks. Yeah, they're concentrating on a lot of stuff at the moment. That's the trouble. So you've just had a crew trying to get out the new Scania. You've got another crew trying to get out the MP5 Mercedes. The S-Way's out now, which I've been driving for about well, I've been driving ever since it came out, actually. But I've modded the engine on it because I like driving heavier goods, and with a 580 engine, you can't always do that. Oh. Why is my computer taking a shit? Yeah, so yeah, with the 580 engine, you can't really take more than, I don't know, 40 ton maybe without it's really struggling. So guys, what would you like to see now? Would you like me to do another logging contract, or do you want me to skip the day? Morning, Kev. How you doing, bro? More logging? 70 Scania needs to come out, or all the new engine and adjust the torque. More logs? Okay, no worries. Could have skipped the day. There's no problem. But you guys want more logs, so let's complete these. Okay, more logs. So let's do the next decent one. Oh, this one's up on the main road, just behind the garage. I hate doing this one. Not that I hate doing it, it's just in a weird place. Sonic, he's trying to burn both ends of the candle at the same time, and every so often your body goes, nope, you're not doing it, and that's what that occasionally is what happens to Minute. Whether he admits it or not is a different fact, but you know, he tries to stream for us, and he goes to work the same day, so he's trying to burn both ends of the candle at once, and occasionally your body goes, nope, we're not having it today. You're staying in bed. Here she is. Morning, girl. Morning, lady. How you doing? Yeah. And now that's stuck in my head. And that's why I've put it on there. Anyway. I've watched some of your trucking streams, and half the shit that you guys get up to now will kind of not happen if you stay with us. But hey. Kind of like when you go and pick up a job and they're in your way, or you're dropping off a job and they're in your way. That shouldn't happen with us, because we have a rule saying if you're streaming, which you were at the time, you get priority. I don't know. Right, guys, this is what I mean. If I stay on the road and load this, by the time I finish, I'll have a freaking load of cars queued up. So, this is what I do. I just spin round, point it at the road. I think I can grab all the logs from that. Let's go back a bit. There you go. I can grab all the logs from there. We'll try and stick all of them on the truck as well. Right, so we need to go to the truck. We need to unfold you. Oh, that's intelligent. We just avoid the jobs. Have you managed to do any of the Winter Wonderland stuff yet? Probably not, because you can't. Well, you can convoy if you do it right. So the convoy in Winter Wonderland, what needs to happen is you need to open up the map with whoever you're convoying together, or your jobs with whoever you're convoying together, and then the first one picks the job and loads and moves out the way a bit, and then the second person can pick up the same job and move out the way. But if you're from the same company, because you're going into Winter Wonderland, which is a server, no more than 3 people in a convoy. Well, you should learn. You should know that anyway, because your boss is a TMP rep. Yeah, I've done a couple so far. Some more to do tonight, I think, with another person. The good thing is that you can get lots of jobs done in very short order. I mean, I was telling the guys before you come in, the first day I started doing the jobs, I did 6 in half an hour. 6 drops in half an hour. And the first 6 jobs I did, I basically made sure I managed to get the 5 dropping points in the Winter Wonderland sorted. Because at the same time I was doing them offline, Crash, or the Plague as he's known now, was doing them online, and he had a 40-mile tailback for one of the drops. So I thought, sod that, I'll get the dropping points done straight away, which meant a lot of bobtailing in Winter Wonderland. But at least then, if a place got busy in Winter Wonderland, I could just pick somewhere else to go when I'm coming back in. If you didn't see last night, I finally drove off the edge of the ferry. Oh, Riverbend Springs, yeah. At least you didn't get pushed off at Toronto, like I did. Thanks to the boss man. My tractor and me went for a swim. Well, the tractor was fucked, but, you know, I went for a swim. I didn't get pushed off, but whilst I was in the river, Lee drove off the ferry. Good old Lee. Good old Lee. This may look easy, guys, but it's only made... Morning, Tav. How you doing, buddy? Babe? Morning, dude. I was trying to say dude. Sorry, it just came out totally wrong. Oh shit. He's a dude. He's not a babe. Honest. Anyway, moving swiftly on. He is a babe. Yeah, but not to me. I shouldn't be saying it from me. Jeez. Five more. No, that's enough. 5 rice in my hair. Well, this is going to be a bit of a chore now. Because the trader's on a bit of a cockeyed. Thanks, Daz. Oh, jeez. That's not going on fucking TikTok. Me calling Tab babes. Battery going everywhere. Oh. Right. Let's belt that down. Change tool. Pack that away. And then let's find out where it's going while that's happening. Where's it going? Oh, down to the town. I think I might go the long way down to the town. You're gonna go the long way? Yeah, just stay on this road. I heard Tag gives the best BJs. Of course it does. He can take his teeth out. Extra suction, didn't you know? Oh, Tav, have you seen my boo boo? If you've been monitoring this morning to see my boo boo? I'm a dick. Didn't even realise I did it until it was too late. My farm arrow to the left. Here, actually, here's a boo-boo for you. Just to prove everybody's human. Watch this. You'll like this. So here's my... Here, there you go. You can see it from here. There's my boo-boo. Default 49. So if we go to crops, there we go. So what I was trying to do is extend this field with grass. Ended up, I planted this field while I was doing it. And the and yeah, when I went to plant this, it was still on wheat. So I planted wheat on in the grass field, but it don't matter. The 49 and 6 will be done at the same time, so yeah, it'll be. I'll just need to plant in the end of it there, turn around the end of the field and plant in. So it'll be put right. But everybody's human. Oh, where's Chucky? Otto's playing one of her favourite songs. We all make mistakes, yeah, we do. We agreed that I would make the decisions, but other people would do the things because otherwise everything would be wrong. To be honest, you say Liam had to set the cow barn up, but you were doing a rather good job of doing it yourself. It's just that when the server crashed, you decided that it was easier for him to just to do it than for you to redo it. I was watching. Yes, it was faster, yes. Don't panic, we do the same. we do the same, so don't panic. You can do things, but it takes forever. But on the other hand, the more you do it, the more you get used to doing it, and the faster you'll get. but at least you're trying stuff, you know. Some people that are new to the game won't even try it unless they absolutely have to. So, you know, at least you're trying it. Okay, guys, I'm heading back to the farm. So, more logs or skip the day? Up to me. If it's up to me, I'm skipping the day. Because this is, what, my 4th logging job in a row? I'm trying new stuff this time. Only thing we haven't tried yet is rice. Rice just takes a lot of looking after. When I say it takes a lot of looking after, if you do wet rice, for instance, which I've got up the top, and when I skip the day, you'll see what I mean. So I'll have to go back and visit them straight away. Is the first 3 months of harvest, you need to go back to refill the water. That's why I said it'd take a lot of looking after, because you can't keep revisiting to see what the water levels are every month. But otherwise, very easy to take care of, very cheap thing to look after, out for, and not bad profit. Well, I'd say not bad profit. I suppose after you spend fertilizer and lime and stuff, you kind of break even, I suppose, if you're just doing one field or one small field. All right, so you guys said it was up to me, so I'm going to go skip the day. We're going to skip it till, what are we on, November. We'll skip it to, what, 7 o'clock? That'll do. Oosh. Might do rice in the next field, depends on whether Morty is around to provide consultancy services. What you'll have to do to make the rice field, I mean, we'll go up there now, because obviously I need to look at them. So we'll start here. So what you'll have to do first is find a fairly flat field, and then you'll have to use the rice cultivation tool, which is in your which is in here, your construction. Get which one it's under. Right at the bottom, anyway. In one of these. Anyway, yeah, it's right down the bottom of one. There it is. There it is. Cultivation. So you click that, and then you mark out your field, and then it will sink the field down and give you one of these water reservoirs. And then you do your prep for your field, you flood the field, and then you can plant. Before you even set up for that, though, let me just turn this on. Before you do any of that, though, you want to get a siblings greenhouse on the go, because obviously you don't want to buy your siblings, especially when they're kind of free. If you get free water, yeah. So here's your siblings warehouse, your siblings greenhouse, sorry, and you want to get this going first, so that you can plant. And then, like I say, after you've planted and everything's goody-goody, every month you need to come back and check on them. So after you check on them, it will say, look, water level's low, flood the field to avoid crop damage. So that's what you do. And if I come around this side of the field and look down, you can just make out the water going in the field again. If you don't do that, some of the crop withers and you lose crop. Siblings, saplings, fucking almost same difference. Young crop. We'll put that greenhouse down a little bit. Yeah, all it needs is water and turning on. So there you go. There's that done. So now we need to fuck off. Kind of is the same. So now what we need to do, guys, is we need to feed or make sure the sheep and that need feeding. So yeah, they could do with a bit of grain. Wool. Yeah, they could maybe do with a bale. We'll whack a bale on the meadows, kind of going down quite quickly. And the meadow on that one is almost non-existent. So yeah, we need to go and put some bales and stuff down. So this is always my first thing to do every time I change the month, is get this over and done with, check my fields, and then how are we doing for eggs? Oh, doing quite nicely. We might have to go sell a few things. Right, so let's move the wool first, and then get a couple of bales out. Not much wool here, mind you. I did have to redo my sheep pens. Reason being for that is I was trying to put a gate in, and it kind of fucked up. So I had to re-put in my sheep pens. Figuratively speaking. Yeah, so I had to totally redo my sheep pens because I kind of fucked it up. Thank you for the snow. Probably not going to get snow for Christmas. It's kind of looking a bit warm in it at the minute. Well, down here anyway, it's kind of looking a bit warm. Right, so that's that. We'll just get a couple of bales out and stick them in the thing, even if they disappear or not. And this grass basically came from the 2 grass fields I've already got down here. I harvested it with the Macdon kit and managed to get the bales that are over in the shed, which I thought was fucking awesome. How many I got? Considering they came from a couple of very small fields. Oh, I think they're kind of small fields. So this grass came from 25 and 26, which I think are quite small. But because I harvested it with the Macdon stuff, this is how many hay bales I got. I got 17 hay bales out of those 2 fields, which I thought was fucking awesome. Let's just get 2 out. And we'll go feed the sheeps. We'll do one at once. Even if they don't take it now, guys, all of it, it's there for them. So we'll just put it down on the trigger. Up there. Cool. There you go. Even if they don't take it, it will take it a little bit by little bit. I think the hay goes down slower than grass. Well, I haven't tried grass in 25 yet with the sheep, but you know, it feels like it's going down slower than grass did in 22. Grass were kind of quick with the sheep, but this feels kind of like really, really slow. Let's put this down on the other one, and then we'll get the bucket out, get some grain for the chickens. and then we're back on contract work. Well, say we're back on contract work, we need to check our fields, don't we, first? Boom, done. Right. Get the bucket on, which is over here. Just whack that there. Oh, should be some barley in here. There we go. So we'll go to the furthest one first. So we'll do like a couple of thousand each one. Right, bucket full each one. There we go. We'll just get a bucket into the other one, and that should last them for the day, equaling 1 month. We'll also have to do a quick look around, see what pallets we got. There we go. That should do them. Guys, I said it once, I say it a million times. This is made so much easier with the conjunction of the Icon City buttons and the Thrustmaster farming stick. That's why it looks like I'm doing stuff kind of without really even thinking about it. There we go. That's kind of how you should park it anyway. If you don't park it like this, guys, you should park it with the hydraulics pushed out, so that especially if you kind of in real life, if you kind of suffer with hydraulic problems with a side with this kind of equipment, you kind of keep them extended so that there's less pressure in the system, I suppose. Anyways, let's go and see if there's anything that needs doing, because that's all the animals done. So let's see if we've got any fields that need doing. Oh, so we do. We have 2 grass fields that need doing. So again, we're going to make this into hay. Just hope the mower doesn't go into this bit, but it's, it is what it is. So let's get in the Macdon stuff. Oh, first of all, we've got to get rid of the pallets. Let's see what pallets are around. So we'll go to 30. Is it? Okay, we just want to see what pallets are up here. We've got 1 there. That's not worth taking. How many we've got over here? 3. That's kind of not bad, but 6. 6 pallets and the clothing pallet. Nah, not kind of not worth doing yet. Okay, so let's go Macdon. Macdon! In here somewhere. Oh, hit the right one. Boom! So, yeah, we've got all them 17 bales by using this bit of equipment to cut the grass with. 9,000 litres each one as well. doing it with it getting a bit lighter, to be honest. So we've got 2 fields to do over here, and then I'm going to, that one that we extended, we're going to just wait for, even if we've got to redo the whole field and like grow the whole field, we'll just wait. I don't know, is it worth waiting, or should we just plant in anyway? Or until, yeah, I don't know what to do. Ah! Sorry, dude. Farm Sim meets SnowRunner. So yeah, this is the field I made the mistake on. Like I said, guys, should we? How far away is that of the thing off? It's a couple of stages. Couple of stages. Trying to decide whether just to plow it out and just just regrow grass, because I'm not really losing a lot, to be fair. I'm not really losing a lot, so here comes the break in the field where these kind of weeds are. Kind of there. Yeah, I think that's the thing. I'm not really losing a lot. When I finish this grass cutting, we'll mulch it out, and well, we'll plow it out. Sorry, and just restart. I don't know. Should restart the whole field? Is that the best for it? We'll plow it all out and do it all from scratch. Yeah, probably that's the way. So do a complete turnaround on it. I think that's the way to go. Just bite the bullet, do a complete turnaround on it. So the next time this field's ready, it is complete grass. Oh. Took a bobble there. Got it now. Hey, so good morning. How you doing? So after we go offline today, guys, we've got the Virgin engineer coming around at about any time between midday and 4. So I was kind of almost glad Minute didn't come on so I could get my stream done today. And yeah, he's coming to check why, when I complained to them about why I couldn't watch Twitch, and one of their fucking engineers on the phone told me it's because they were fucking getting rid of the rights to Twitch, to watch Twitch on their network, because it was a malicious site, which was a load of crap, it turns out. Yeah. And then they put a ticket in, because obviously they turned off all the parental controls, so I should have been able to watch it, so there was nothing blocking the site. And it turns out that my speed was wavering that much that I didn't notice it, but it turns out my speed was wavering that much that Twitch probably went, "You're unstable, mate, see you later." I'm trying to watch stuff. What I should do, guys, is when I finish this field, I'll put the Mac Don on that other field, put a worker on it, and then we'll get a tractor down to head this up, and then windrow it and stuff. While you're here, Tab, I was looking. I was looking this morning. You know that thing that Roy's kind of set, or the rules that Roy kind of set. Everybody, well, not everybody, but people in the know. I was kind of having a look around on ways to start doing stuff, and even to get a 200 horsepower tractor costs you 5,000 to hire it on the day. 3,000 a day plus 5,000 every work hour for a 200 horsepower tractor. That's kind of expensive. So what I was thinking of, you'll like this bit now. What I was thinking of is, that's the idea. You have to think about it. Yeah, I know. So what I was thinking about is using the Merlot telehandler for stuff. I mean, yeah, it's only 175 horsepower, but it's like $2,000 less a month on nearly everything. And it's got a PTO, so it can do everything. And you get a telehandler. Yeah, it's like $3,000 a month straight out. $2,000 a month. $2,000 a day to hire it, and $3,000 per hour of work, which is like $2,000 on everything less than having a like 250 horsepower tractor. Good, thanks, bud. How's everybody? All ready for Christmas? Well, as ready as we can be, dude. I'm hoping this dude comes, like, haven't done a single ounce of shopping, which, to be honest, we're just concentrating on the grandkids, and because a lot of them are at a certain age, we're just going to get them vouchers. I know it's kind of like the cop-out present, but, you know, here's what it is. So we're just going to get rid of that lot at the top. We're going to replant this whole field. So we're going to reset the whole field once we're done here. Right, that's that cut. So I'm just going to put this across the road and have an AI drive it. There we go, dude. Right. No, not that one. I need a tractor. Over here. Tractor. That's also something else you're not allowed to do in Roy's rules, is use an AI. So tether could be somewhere down here. There it is. Sergeant Pit Viper, how you doing? Not sure why I even got that shed there. Not too bad, thanks, Esme. So yeah, not too bad. Could be better, you know, as always, but that's what I like with this game, guys. Look at the mist just the other side of my animal barns. I gotta be real careful how is your ISP putting it? Yeah. Yeah, I kind of complained that I couldn't watch Twitch, dude, and then at first they told me Twitch has been banned from their services, and then when I went to disconnections, because obviously, you know, Twitch is kind of my internet life. So if I can't watch Twitch, then goodbye, you know, sort of thing. And that's what I told them, you know, if I can't watch Twitch, then I'll be looking for somebody else. See you later, bye. So I went into disconnections, and they basically said, no, it's not on our list for sites that we're banning. So I don't know why the guy told you that. And I went, well, you need to go in and tell the guy, you know, stop telling people shit, because otherwise you're going to have a shitload of people leaving. And they were kind of, oh, okay, yeah, no worries, we'll get onto it. And they put a ticket in to look at it more in depth, and found out that my speeds were fluctuating that much that they're going to send an engineer out to have a look at what's going on. I have a feeling he's going to do the cop-out thing and go, your modem's up the spout, here's a new modem. Trust me, we've been with Virgin long enough to know what they're like. So they'll probably do the cop-out thing and go, your modem's up the spout, here's a new modem. How can they stop a service that makes you a form of income? No offense at all. They tell me it's, well, the first guy told me, because it's on the list of sites that were seen as being malicious. And I was kind of like, well, how can that be? Because if you're gonna ban that one, surely you got to ban YouTube, because it's exactly the same sort of stuff. You know? And how many customers have you got, which is my other side of complaint to what they were saying? There's so many people that use your services because you're one of the best for speeds in England, that are suddenly going to go, well, fuck you. You know? And then, like I say, I went through the disconnections, and he told me something totally fucking different, which I kind of expected. Because you always get a more accurate picture when you go through the disconnections. Because obviously, when you go through the disconnections, they want to keep your services. I need to replace my Ethernet cables. They run on the exterior of the house wall in my room, but Weather's been hammering them a bit. Yeah, I used to get that. The one thing I do need to see with this freaking header, guys, is whether it's actually fully tedding the hay in the grass and the hay. Because what we had the other day with this, or I had the other day with this, is that there were bits that weren't being tethered right. And I forget who was in here said, try a different tether, because this one's a bit too springy. To try a slightly thinner tether. Because I used the Macdon kit, see, the rows are a little bit thick because you get an extra percentage of yield. It's gigabyte connection, but if one singular wire breaks in the cable, limits the speed back to yeah. Mine's supposed to be a gigabyte down, and 120 up. I know it's not a lot up, but it's enough to stream with. Eric, hey, how you doing? Yeah, I tried them once. Fucking useless. Oh well, I say they're useless. I couldn't get on with them. But they're supposed to be kind of Wi-Fi, but in a different way. It goes through the power in your house. Yeah, I've never got on with them. Never ever got on with them. I tried to run them for the lads' console, and yeah, it depends on how good the wiring is in your house, the electrical wiring is in your house, for how they actually work. So if you've got good wiring in your house, then you might get a good result with them. But if you've got kind of like a house that stood since the 60s and never been rewired, you're going to have a problem. Well, to be honest, concrete floors with Wi-Fi, the signal for Wi-Fi can be impacted by a lot of stuff. For instance, if you're if you live in a bungalow and say where you want the Wi-Fi to go, so say your bedroom is on the other side of the bungalow to where your bedroom is. So say you got your front room where your Wi-Fi modem is, your bathroom, toilet, and then your bedroom. The porcelain in the bathroom may interfere with your Wi-Fi signal. Bet you didn't know that. Which is why sometimes you may notice that when you're in the bathroom, toilet, your signal quality goes down. Remember days of having 3 mobile USB dongle? Oh yeah. Right, I just want to see if I can push this little dollop of stuff back on the field. This is kind of what I do with some of my own fields, guys, to get them back in the field area. I figured this out since 22. Yeah, just pushing it back onto the field. Look, boom, done. That's that. Right, let's pack you up. Go back and get my my tether. Sorry, windrow. We've just done the tedding. So we'll just put this on this grass field here. Right, let's go get the windrow. I think my computer's doing something in the background. I keep getting a little bit of like laggy kind of shit, and I'm playing on single player, so hey. Just trying to work through it in a minute. Oh, the old days of dial-up. If somebody, yeah, we were saying that the other day. I said the other day, yesterday, when somebody mentioned dial-up, and what some guy said, you know, if you were playing a game online and somebody picked up the phone, all of a sudden, donk, as a bang goes your game. Kids will never experience that nowadays. Or the pain of using a rotary phone or some shit. You know what I mean? Or an analog radio instead of CDs or MP3s and shit. You know, the only thing that you could listen to walking around half the time was a fucking handheld fucking radio, listen to Radio 1 or whatever you wanted to listen to. Right, the first thing that we're going to do with this hay, guys, is just push it even further into the field. And then we'll row it up into rows that we can bale. We'll get the fast baler out. And we'll row it up. We'll bale it up. And yeah, hopefully we get a few more bales. And like I say, we'll just grass row this one over here, depending on what it needs. And we're going to totally turn this field around here and replant. May not happen completely on stream today, but that's what I'm going to do. Right then. Work mode. Where's my work mode? Work mode. There. So I'm going to push everything into the field. Just going to do one round trip like this, and then we'll put it back into center swath, and we'll swath it out. So we may have wasted like a couple of about 1,000 of seed and fur. Where's Grandpa? Good morning. How you doing? Hamper in progress, Kev. Yeah, I'm good. Not that I can see anything to actually do anything either when you guys do that. Woo-hoo-hoo. Like I say, we'll just do a headland, and then we'll do center swath and swath it up for baling. Love how the mist looks in the lights, and like I say, you can actually get whited out with it. Right, there we go. Slow right down, right down, right down, right down, right down, right down, because I don't want to do too much there. Right, so lift up, center swath, and go back to normal controls now. Where you going, dude? Right. Okay. Let's do this shit now. Should better just go up and down now. And sort that out for baling. Not sure what's going on with that other field. That's an AI's field, that is, over there. I'd like it to become mine, but then I think I've got a few too many of the bigger fields then. So when I'm done with my stuff, I want enough contracts to keep me going. Because this is not about taking over the world, just about me having all the equipment to do the contracts for the map, and then making 1 million, which we only really need the spinach harvester, and then we can make the 1 million to end. So we're not far off ending. We get around telegraph post. Oh, we're not the road sign over, but hey. Don't forget, guys, to stick with me because we will be raiding into Tab if he's going live at 11, and then we can stand by and have a jiggle. A giggle. Wow, words today, Matt. Jeez, man. We can have a giggle while he's while we're waiting for the virgin dude to come around and see what the fuck's happening. This bit at the end, guys, we're just gonna mulch in, get rid of it. We're gonna plough in. Actually, we're gonna plough that, plough this, and then we'll just cultivate and redo the whole field. And grass. And then once that's done, we can just turn it around with the grass roller, maybe, if that's all it needs. I mean, that's all those other 2 fields needed this time around. Is they just needed grass rolling. They didn't need lime or anything. But see that pallet outside Granny's knitwear, guys? That's 20 grand just sitting there. So if I desperately need money, I could sell that at any time for 20,000. Just take it up to the train station, 20 grand. I think it's anywhere between 20 and 28. It fluctuates that much. But this top bit, when I get it in the grass, should make about another 3 bales. And it was free. I say it was free. It actually made me about 4 grand in wood. Assume you're going to go 4 grand. That's not a lot. It is for free. 4 grand from nothing just cost me time and effort. Might be able to get all of this. Might be able to get all of this. Did I get it all? Spin around and have a look. Yeah, we got it all. None there. Right, turn you off. Put that on the grass field ready to go as well. MacDon's nearly done. Just lean this on this other grass field. We'll need it for this one. Let's go get the baler. I wonder whether the lag is because there's so much going on in one area. Kind of like we used to have on 22. Yeah, on 22, if you had like too much productions in one area and you were doing some baling or something, you get like a little bit of game lag. Wonder if the same thing's happening in that area because I've got like 2 loads of sheep. I've got 2 sheep, 2 chicken. No, because I'm a bit further away. Maybe it's me then. Right, we're going to get the little baler out. The little baler's probably one of the, it's a round baler, but it's probably quicker. Oh, well, it is quicker. And then We'll grab the mulch. Well, no, we won't grab the mulch. We'll grab the plough and bring that over. And after we're done with the field, we'll plough one and grass row the other. It'll mean there's different growing times on them, but can't be helped. But at least, I don't know, having different growing times for when they're ready kind of not helps me out, but well, it does help me out because obviously if I've only got the one field to do at such a time, you know, it kind of does help me out. So Tav, I will not be on. Unfortunately, I won't be on the radio because obviously I need to wait for this guy to come, and I don't want to be mid show and have to go. Oh, I gotta go. So bye. But the downside is I don't know when he's coming between 12 and 4. Good little baler, this. Oh, hang on. Is that a hay bale? Hold the line cord, because that had like 50% freaking straw in it. Is this a hay bale? Owned, yeah, hay bale. And the sun's just going to peer over the trees now, which will burn the mist off. Some really, really good animations on this game with such shit like that. Right, we can turn the main beam off, I think. We'll turn the work. No, not that. We'll turn the work lights off. We can see. Can you guys see? Which we want some rear work lights so you can see what the baler's doing for a minute. So we get the sun up. I mean, strictly speaking, if we wanted to, we could do this for the... That was unexpected. That was unexpected. And he jumped off the fucking chair then. Can we pick that up and chuck it out? Oh, we can't pick it up. Ah, bastard. What we're going to have to do with that, guys, is see if we can grab it with the... maybe the pallet fork before we do the field. See if we can get it off the field, because otherwise, when we come over here with the plough and stuff to reset this field, you know, we're going to have to go around it or it'll jump over it or such. Daz, you still around? Have you got any time, a more accurate timing yet? Exciting day for Daz. He's expecting this wheel delivery. Look at that. You go, what? God rays through the mist. Big V, good morning. How you doing, brother? Good, just waking up. No worries, dude. Right then. We get another bale out of it. But we've got to do the other field anyways. There we go. So turn you off. Let's put you over the other side. I can take the Macdon back. Right, so let's to be honest, let's just I wonder if she'll do it from there. Set destination. There. There she goes. There's a chat in a minute, dude. Oh, take that over there. We'll jump in it. We'll get another tractor coming back in a minute. When it gets there, so we'll jump in the other one of these. Bring back the plow. And to be honest, the plow now is I can't get it mixed up with the cultivator because I've got a new cultivator. So yeah. What a great effect. That's the effect of God rays, guys. That little shining light that's coming through the bushes there. What a great little effect that is. Well, he's completed his task already. What did you do? Drive all the field, dude? Problem is, I don't think I can ask the fucking AI to take the field. Well, at least I don't. You couldn't do in 22, that, you know. I don't know whether it's possible in 25. Even if it is, let's get the headland done and we'll try it. Matt, I always bring my iPad with me so I can watch your stream on it on the go. GG's, thank you very much. Only one way to try, yes, man. Yes, mate, it certainly is indeed. So we'll get the headland done. And then we'll attempt try and see if the AI driver will take my field as he misses a bit. In fact, it's gone a bit bitty. In fact, sorry, not fully awake. No worries, dude. To nick the words of the average Viking, it's my job to be here. It appears that he will. I had some strong coffee yesterday. Feel shaky. Macdon should be here. It is. Do you need cleaning, Macdon? Yeah, you do. So guys, we got about 8 or 9 minutes to go before Tav goes live, and then we're going to raid in, of course. So please stick with me. You will not miss a damn thing. Right. Not sure what he's up to today. He might be on the community, one of the community farms. He might be still doing Roy's farm. He might fly. He might truck. There's so many options. You know, you might play a bit of diggy. So many options he could do today. And this is one bit I absolutely hate in this game, is the fact that when you clean your vehicle, if you're a little bit, tiny bit too close, it goes and pushes the goes and tries to push the old thingy-majiggy. Power wash. Right. Stop that. I mean, while I'm waiting for the Virgin man to come round, I'll be finishing off these fields. Hopefully I'll get them done by the time he gets here. I mean, I suppose what we could do is set the worker up to run the field around, and I'll take over doing the other bit. Because it should see the extra bit of the field. I just miscalculated what I was putting in there the other day, and yeah, put wheat in the end of a fucking grass field, which I'm about to plough out. What I don't want to do is have it making fields. That is good, that's all. Oh yeah, I need to move the freaking thing off. I think that's weeds in there. Got to get rid of some weeds on that field. That's ours. Right, let's leave you there for a second, because I've got to take the things off of that. We take them off my hand. Yeah, it might save a bit of time actually going up and getting the trailer. We'll just jump in this and take them off onesies. Okay, Kev, you're spending some points, I did. You can keep them, you know. They won't burn a hole in your pocket, dude. Don't think they will, anyway. Right, let's get the furthest one away first. Oosh. And that's 28,250. Big V, thank you very much for using Molly. That's me pup. That's me pup. Oh, come on, get off. Here. I say it's me pup. She's 1 now, but it's still kind of. I think these still include your dog's ages to like. They'll count them as a pup till they're like 2. And if I did this right, I could possibly pick up 2 bells. Still puppy for the first 2 years. There you go. Yeah, I was going to say, if they keep the temperament right, yeah. I mean, our other dog was what, 12, 13, before we had to send him to sleep, and he still acted like a pup, even at the grand old age. Yeah, you're right on that one. I figured this was faster than. I don't know the button for making this wider. Missed. Oh, I got it. That's fine. I don't know what the button is for freaking widening them. To me, a pupper is any dog. Any dog, any age, I think. Got more to go. Right, how many we got left in the field? Just these two, is it? Yeah, it's just these two. Okay. Ah, missed it, bastard. Got it that time. I always call my dog pup regardless of the age. Like I say, our old dog was like 12 or 13, and yet, you know, you'd have thought he was a pup the way he fucking acted. Stupid as fuck. Well, there we go. So what was that? Another 6 bells on that one? Oh, we'll move this over here. Haven't you finished yet, dude? Right, we'll get you to do that, and then we'll jump back in the other one. You're nearly done. Okay, guys. Let's just see if the man's on yet. Yes, he is. Right, guys, we're going to send you over to the average Viking. I'm going to be coming over as well, guys, because until the Virgin Man comes, we're gonna go chill out and watch. Thanks, Wolf. Although you guys didn't see that, that scared the fucking bejesus out of me. Thanks, dude. And thank you for your 300 bits. You absolute fucking cockwanker. Anyways. Jesus, dude. Let's go over and see the man, the myth, the absolute legend. Thank you very much for all those bits and friends requests and stuff. Very much. But yeah, we're going to go over to see Tav. He is playing Flight Sim 2024. And he's just going into his introductions. So yeah. We'll see you again tomorrow for a bit of, what day is it? Thursday tomorrow. For trucking tomorrow. We'll do some trucking tomorrow. We'll try the new Volvo tomorrow. I'll save driving it until tomorrow. I've made one, haven't driven it, so we'll save it to tomorrow. So, yeah, anybody who wants to come truck in, if Minwit doesn't go live, I'll do his spot. If not, at 2 o'clock. We'll see you then.